What's up? Tyler Tornado and Sam. What's your name? Box. Box
Bob.
here.
Sam,
Yeah. Here with a R review.
like Sam Box.
Yeah. We're here with an AL review. Album review. This time of Rivers of Niles. New album, The Conscious Seed of Light, that came out October 15th, Metal Blade Records. It's their first album. They're based from Reading, Pennsylvania, which is only about an hour from us. Pretty fucking cool, bruh. What's your thoughts on this record?
I thought it was heavy. One of the heaviest bands out today, in my opinion. My personal opinion. I'm not talking heavy like... I'm just talking straight up like death metal heavy type stuff. Not what, some people call heavy nowadays. It's just like, I don't know, not like metalcore heavy. I'm talking like real pure heaviness. And I could see this as being a universal band. People from other genres can migrate to this band, not like some of the more underground, more secluded death metal bands, or further into metal, like the black metal or such. But it's a very accessible band, I think. And from this album alone, I'm a person that Whitechapel is one of the first real heavy bands, first very heavy bands that I got into with music. And I could see anyone that might like Whitechapel now or deathcore of any sort of migrating to this easily. I'm sorry, I just drank a bunch of soda, carbonated stuff. But I could see people really are very easily adjusting to this album. It's not something that's difficult to get into by any means. And I said it's heavy, and by heavy I mean it's like destruction. It's pure heaviness. It's one of the heaviest albums of the year, if not the heaviest, I think. This band does it all, from blast beating to chugging to palm muting, just choppy sounding, evil stuff. I'm sure the lyrics, as far as they go, are, death, government sucks, the world sucks. I'm just guessing, because that's what a lot of bands, of the sort go off of. And, I don't base around the lyrics a lot in music, unless they're, exceptional. But as far as vocals go, they fit the music awesomely. Vocals are deep, low, they have depth, I think. They are... I don't know, just evil sounding, and I don't think the vocals stand out as much as the music to me. I think the music is just titanically heavy, and the vocals they're good, don't get me wrong, but they just can't compare to the music. The music is the main focus when I listen to this album, this band, and that's just my initial statement on this. It's beyond heavy. It's something that's accessible for people that are into other types of music. I think it's not difficult to get into. It's accessible. It's heavy. It's not just one kind of heavy either. It's heavy on different levels. It has, like I said, the palm muting, the just all out blast beating. It has the speed. It has the slow. It has the chuggy. It has, it's heavy on multiple levels, and that's my initial statement.
Yeah. So yeah, this album fucking rules. Holy shit. I'm just gonna throw it out there. This is one of the better albums of the year in my mind. This will certainly be in my top 10. It is so fucking good. The album starts off with about a minute and a half intro, and it comes in with some tremolo picking guitar that reminded me of the ending of The Roots of the Mountain. by Enslaved. The way that tremolo picking, with the acoustic guitar in that song, leads into the verse, or to the chorus, sorry. Just the way that happened and the way it sounded very similar, and I thought it was cool. Whether it was similar or not, it's just awesome. And just the way that intro the rest of the band just bust in, and how just heavy the guitar is, and later they do some, some type of, I'm not sure really how to describe it the best without actually, showing you, but by example, playing it, or you hearing it. They do some note where, they just kind of bend the string slightly. It's just, like it sounds stupid. But oh my gosh, and just the intro alone just blew my mind. It blew our minds so much that you might see it later. And then it leads into the track Rain Eater, which is just fucking phenomenal. That opening riff to that song is so heavy. I mean, it's kind of like what Sam said. I mean, it kind of has everything that Sam said. It just has this one kind of sustained open note that is just so monstrous. And then it comes in with some choppy palm muting and stuff. And then it just busts into some big riff with a blast beat and stuff. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, sorry, problems. As I was saying, just the way that song busts in, after the intro riff, how fast it is, how chaotic it is. It's just amazing. And then later, my favorite part of the song is when, the riff becomes kind of simple, and the vocals come in saying, bury me so I can grow. It was just, I love the way that riff sounds. Just those type of riffs from this band that have kind of that type of melody and sound to them. They kind of invoke this dark, emotional aspect through the guitars. It's kind of weird to describe. It's just so cool. And there's just so many, getting to the heaviness. The song Airless, the second to last song, has this fucking breakdown type thing that just completely slams you into the fucking wall head first. I'm not just talking about a wall with regular drywall. I'm talking about a fucking brick wall. It is so heavy. All it is a simple chugging going on with the guitar and a blast beat over top of it, but it is so disgusting. I loved it. There's just so many other really memorable songs on here. That's one thing that just right away, they're so memorable. Mechanical Trees. That is such a cool song. Very weird song name, but such a great track. The final track is great. This whole album is great. But one thing that I just really think of when I listen to this is that this band reminds me of, especially this album. This album just reminds me of the Black Dahlia Murder. Just how well written the Black Dahlia Murder's Everblack is, and just how great the solos are, how great the riffs are, and the vocals. I wouldn't say these vocals are as good as Trevor from the Black Dahlia Murder, but they are just fucking demolishing. And it just reminds me of the Black Dahlia Murder, because Black Dahlia Murder's Everblack had some of the most perfectly written songs, and they were just so amazing to listen to. And same with this. This is just phenomenal. If you like Whitechapel, Black Dahlia Murder, Revocation, you would love the fucking shit out of this record. This is such a great debut for a death metal band that just has talent across the board. It's just exceptional on every single area. And the songwriting is, I think, the best part about this. The songwriting is just so good. And songwriting is always the thing that makes or breaks an album. And the songwriting is just top-notch on here. I was really floored by this. I didn't expect this to be that good. I thought it was kind of going to be maybe a run-of-the-mill death metal album. And something that's good, but isn't mind-blowing. Something that has good drumming, which this has. Great guitar work, some heavy fucking vocals and stuff. This has all that and then some. And I just think the future is absolutely bright as shit for this band. It is just gleaming. It is great. This is a great record.
Um, at least some of the, I guess you can say, recent heavy releases that a lot of people have talked about. Thy Art is Murder, and what was one band that showed me something sermon?
Dark
Sermon. They've been some, I guess, sort of heavy, evil sounding releases for the last, as long as I paid attention to, the deathcore or death metal side of music.
Mm-hmm.
And at least, when I listened to them, they weren't bad. It's just they didn't, really catch me the way this did. I think it really catches people, and I think that's one of the best things about it. You can like this music and you can listen to a band like, yeah, they're good, they're just good. But the thing about this album is it actually catches you, and it has, like Tyler was saying, well-written songs that aren't just heavy. They're designed to be heavy. There's actually design that goes into them, and they're constructed and everything. It's not just, oh, let's play a heavy song and let's do something that's typically heavy. They are I'm just gonna say well designed. You could say well formulated, well built. And what they do in the aspect of being heavy is it's very next level, I would say. And the intro, I forgot to talk about that. The intro and Rain Eater are like two just absolutely. What was I gonna say? I think I was gonna go with an I word. I was gonna say amazing songs. I was trying to think of an I word here. I was gonna say maybe immaculate, but I don't know.
I think that would work.
They're just evil.
Yeah, this is an evil album. Very
evil.
good. Yeah, definitely pick this up. I was going to buy this the day it came out, but FYE sucks. They pissed me off. Nope.
Yeah. Well then.
And they had Death Angels album that came out for fucking $18. No pay, bro. Sorry. What would you give this album?
A rating. I think it definitely is refreshing in the world of deathcore and death metal from a lot of releases that are just that's death metal.
It's not like this band is breaking the mold or changing metal in any way. It's just so well executed and well crafted that it feels refreshing.
Yeah, like I said in a different video, it's a breath of fresh air here on Earth. It's not otherworldly.
Yeah.
But I think it's refreshing as it is. As a death metal album, I would say that it deserves death metal alone, I would say like 9.5 out of 10, but altogether I would give it a 9 out of 10.
I would give it a 9 out of 10 as well. You stole my score.
What?
I don't know. This has been WMR with a AL.
WMR 107, the Y.
Let's see you around.